Good afternoon, sports fans, and welcome to King Elementary School in the Northwest Futsal Derby. This is a production of Oregon Sports Beat. Glad you could join us today. This is a round-robin tournament, and we'll crown a champion. Today there are 4 teams: PCFC, Portlandia, PDX International, and Portland Metros. Hi, everybody. I'm Dave Hall. I'll be doing the play-by-play. Working with me, my broadcast partners, Walter Arivalo, who is the head coach at PCC Rock Creek, the soccer coach, and my broadcast partner for lots of sporting events, Steve Robert. Now, these are 12-man teams. PCFC City looks like they'll have 12 players. International looks like they have 5. And that's the minimum you can have, a goalie and 4 position players. In there for PCFC for City will be number 12, Max Goyot. Max is from Dijon, France. We're about ready to get this started. Thanks for joining us today. Beautiful day. Our director is Jim Thompson. Our producer, Ryan Johnson, who's also on the tournament staff. 10-minute running clock each half. There'll be 3 minutes at halftime. Now there is, at the last minute of the game, the clock will stop. It will stop for out-of-bounds plays. It will stop for any injuries or anything. And that's at the discretion of the referees. So the actual playing time is 20 running clock minutes. Here we go. And don't be surprised if we have a shot in the first 10 seconds of this game. Here we go. International with the ball. Lobbed forward, and that goes out of bounds. Throwing coming up for City. Strategy involved here, Walter?
A lot of movement. We see the city is putting a lot of pressure just from the beginning. You know, International is controlling the ball. We know the city is pressuring, and the 3 goes to the field.
City with the ball. There's a lob inside. Nobody there. There will be yellow cards in this game. There will be red cards. You get a red card and you're ejected for the rest of that game. You'll be able to play in the next game unless it's a flagrant foul. There's a shot from the midcourt line high. Nice little give and go there. Well in, coming up for International. Well in right in front of us. There's a foul. Number 3 for International, and that is Gabe Parrish. By the way, Gabe's a graduate of Central Catholic High School, Steve.
Oh, okay.
Steve and I do a lot of games for Central Catholic. Steve's a teacher, actually, at St. Ignatius.
Yep, and we have a couple of kids going to Central Catholic this year.
There's a shot. Nice save by the goalie. Send it back to mid. Max Goyot with the chip down court. Now, if I remember correctly and understand it, goalie can't score. He can't kick it the length of the court. He's got to pass it off to somebody, but he can kick it almost in the net.
Yep. Normally there's a modified rules for the tournament here, but normally in futsal goalie can score. But we are modifying the rules here too.
Right.
You know.
We're just underway in game 1 here in the Northwest Futsal Derby. No score. City International. Oh, whiffed on a shot in front. Good position for a shot. That was number 14, Andre Scypian. Fight for the ball inside. Oh. Had a hold of his shirt. Got away from the defender there, and he grabbed a hold of his shirt. Free kick coming up. From the wall. They're yelling indirect. That ball went out. It's a throw-in coming up for City. Ahead, and it goes out again. Throw-in coming up for International. And out. With a small court like this, you see a lot more out of bounds. There's a shot wide left. Good block by the goalie that time. Walter, it looks like International's getting a lot more shots.
Yeah, they're moving a little bit more than the other team, actually, and then better control of the ball. And first goal. Wow, that was a good shot.
Hard shot. Max Goya got up and knocked that one away. That was right on goal. Unlimited substitutions, and the PCFC City team sends in 3 new players. In front,
That's a good idea there.
I think actually Stevie was trying to kick that in off his back foot.
Communicate, come on! Look to take your man.
It would seem really, Walter, like City would be running as many substitutes as they can, since the other team only has 5 players.
Yeah, the other team has 25 players, and they try to get advantage of a number, but International is moving, and then tactically they're playing there is the first goal.
There is the first goal of the game. Let me get you the goal score on that. I believe
The gentleman back here.
yeah, number 14, and I think that's Andre Tipson. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I'll get that for you at half. Or Scypian, maybe. 1-0. International leads. Coming again. Yeah, that's who it is, number 14. Andre Scypian. Another shot just wide. Walter, City is not getting a lot of heft defensively.
Defensively, they are open. International has started with numbers. Excellent save by the goalie now. Number is the big important in soccer or futsal. You put numbers on top, and then you have more choices, opportunities to pass to score goal.
There was a shot on goal saved by the goalie. Max Goya kind of well in goal for City, but he's given up a goal. Off the post, a header off the post. That would have tied things up. Throw-in coming up. City. They'll send it back. That goes out. Throw-in coming up for International. International has picked up a couple more players. They only got 2 subs now. Another same player, Andre Scypian. Nothing.
Into us, into the next press. Especially the lefty.
2-0 our score.
Is that coming through the Distorted guy?
International leads 2-0. Trying to extend that lead. 2 goals by Andre Scypian. There's a shot in front. Goalie managed to come out and cut that off.
Tactically, International is moving a little bit more than City. City is a little bit more direct. International using both sides of the fields, and there are a lot of movement. And the number 14 is really good scorer there.
All right, throw-in coming up.
Get somebody, guys. Lucas, push. Up, pick it up. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, Nate, stay there, Nate. 8 minutes.
I just heard the clock keeper say 8 minutes, so 2 minutes left. Boy, Sivian is very good at handling the ball, too.
Good control, good physicality there, and then good eye. You know, good eye watching those players.
Higher than the ball, higher than the ball, higher than the ball.
You know, he has 2 goals, and he's the person playing back on defense.
Yeah, this is the beauty of this game, Dave. You know, he can come over and add numbers on top. He's being a defender and scoring the 2 goals. It's good ball control too.
Yeah, he gets an opportunity to find that spot, and then you got to give it to his teammates for getting that assist and getting it to him.
International with the ball and the lead, 2-0. About a minute and a half left to go here in the first half.
Advance. See, can we engage the
And
next
a
guy?
shot
Engage
wide
the next
right.
guy. Right here. But the ball has to be stopped. Let's go. On the flat. Get him on. They gotta come active feet, guys. Active feet. Active feet. Do the work early. Come on. Push. Watch the middle. Tight. No foul.
You can hear the coaches yelling, we got crowd mics out.
Time.
Max Gorio back with the ball.
Talk. Percy, advance. Well done, Percy. Find it again. Find the next ball. Keep looking for the next ball.
2-0 International leads here, the opening match of the Northwest Futsal Derby.
Keep. Turn. Time. Higher, Lucas.
Boy,
Higher.
Gorio got out of the net pretty far that time, almost paid for it.
No more, second time.
Hold it.
First time. You guys.
Keeping her position on the first one is just kick
Here, go two. Percy, you're back. Keep.
There's a shot, out of bounds. City will throw it in. International has the lead, 2-0. 3 points for a win, 1 point for a tie, no points for a loss. All right, that's the end of the first half. Our score at the end of the first half, PDX International 2, PCF City, nothing. Both goals by Andre Sivian. And Walter, your thoughts on the first half?
Yes, you know, International is putting a lot of pressure there, and then more movement with the ball too, and a lot more communication. That pay off when the defender went and support the forwards and then add numbers on attacking, and then got those 2 goals.
Okay.
Same way, same tactical system on the scoring on those 2 goals.
Steve, your thoughts?
You know, at first I thought City was coming out a little bit more control of the ball, but then International picked it up, and their skills began to show as they started passing the ball very quickly, very accurately, and was able to get the ball to number 14, who really had a nice choice of shots both times he scored those goals. I would continue to watch City to see how they progress through this next half.
Last name? Cyprigan. Okay.
And, you know, I expect that International will continue up their quick motions. They move the ball very quickly up the court, and they keep good spacing, you know, and their passing is accurate. Even though they only scored 2 goals, there were some very nice passes inside. The goalie just did a good job of stopping it.
All right, those 2 goals, I just had Andre stop by, make sure I get his last name right. It's Cyprigan. By the way, he's 34. He's the oldest player on either one of these 2 teams. He has 2 goals.
I saw the gray hair when he was out there, and I said, oh, okay.
All right, Cyprigan with 2 goals. That's what the difference is in this game, his 2 goals. And it's 2-0 PDX International leads PCFC. My apologies for not getting his name right, but it's the pronunciation's a little different than the spelling.
Yes. Yeah, that shows the experience, you know, the player. You know, futsal, you can play a little bit longer than soccer, and the experience and the communication that Cyprian is giving to his players, his leadership, and his payoff with these 2 goals.
2-0. Halftime is 3 minutes, and we've completed that. Hard to believe we're halfway through the first game already. That noise you hear is the wind blowing. And into our microphones. We'll start the second half. International with the lead. There's a reason why they're called PDX International. They got a lot of different players from a lot of different countries. We switched ends now. PDX will be, City will be moving now from our left to our right. And the goalie intercepts the throw in. We got teams warming up on the other side. Our next game is actually going to be between Portlandia and the Portland Metros. Thanks for joining us here. We're Oregon Sports Beat. You can go to our website, OregonSportsBeat.com, and we'll have a listing of our broadcast, where we'll be and what we'll be doing. We're waiting for a lot of clarification on what's going to happen in high school sports. Max Gorio sends it forward in front. They tipped it. Oh, I think that's an own goal.
It was.
It was an own goal. That goes to City. They get the goal, but it was an own goal. 2 players up for the header. A little bit of dispute over the rules there. The referee says play on. 2-1 now.
Yeah, we have to understand some of these players are only following FIFA rules. These are new rules for the World Futsal Federation. Different application, and then also different. We adapting a little bit rules for this tournament.
Yes. 2-1.
Don't stop.
And into the net. This game's even. All right, I'm looking to see who got that goal. As soon as he turns around, I get his number. Number 3 for City, and that is Gabe Parrish. Parrish with the goal. We're tied at 2. So just as quickly as that was 2-0 at halftime, we're tied up again.
Yeah, less than 3 minutes for those 2 goals. 4 minutes about those 2 goals, and I think it's paying off the subs because they have more numbers, more players, and hopefully International is not getting tired.
Okay, I want to pass on to you guys my new rule: keep your feet in. We're within a foot of the boundary line. Number 3, that's Parrish. Stevie's one of the Central Catholic players.
Yes. It's over.
2-2 our score. 2 first-half goals for International, 2 second-half goals for City. These pool play games can end in a tie, by the way. We won't have a shootout then. We'll just have a tie. The last 2 games will have a shootout. They'll be the games first and third place. In front, a shot. Yes, just that quick. City comes back and takes the lead. That goal was by number 9, and that's Alan Croft. By the way, we've seen Croft a number of times, and he is a goal scorer. Again, quickly in on goal. There's a whistle. That goes out. Steve saved it.
I'm watching the mics here.
Steve saved our mics. 3-2, City leads after trailing 2-0 at half. in front, and there's a goal. And again, that's Sivrigan with the goal. He's got a hat trick now. He's got all 3 goals. 3-3 our score.
Yeah, look like the subs when Dave, you know, when like I will tell you, international didn't have enough subs, and this game is so fast, so quickly, and then a lot of spend a lot of energy. And City now, thanks to the subs,
right,
they scored 4 goals really, really quick.
No, that goal was by International. The goal down here was by International. And
yes.
now it's 3-3.
3. 4-3 still. 4-3. 4-3. 4-3.
There's a goal.
There is a goal.
Okay. That goal was by number 4. That's Lucas Hale.
How about Lucas? 2v1, engage. Watch the middle, Lucas, come on.
Okay.
Watch the middle.
We got a clarification. 5-2 is the score right now. We misapplied a goal there. 5-2, City leads.
Hey, don't just let him play out. Come on. Good.
5-2 City, right? Okay.
Yeah, City shifted into another gear this second period here.
Yeah, the value number of players, number of subs, more they getting tired and switching players immediately. Internationally, have a couple players for subbing, and there you go again.
Great ball. Find the second.
There's a shot by City over the top of the net. They lead 5-2. They trail 2-0 at the half.
Yeah, you got a couple of youngsters out there running really hard, number 3 and 13.
Number 3, Gabe Parrish. Number 13 is Reese Cole.
That's what happens. Well done.
Both those players from Central Catholic. In fact, there's 4 players on the City roster who played high school soccer at Central Catholic.
Come on, let's go. Good.
Oh, just wide.
Right.
Max Gorio in goal couldn't get to that, but it missed getting inside the right post.
Slow the ball down. Good.
International with the ball. They trail 5-2. They got to get something going. In front, Max Gorio taken away. Bernal takes it away. And that goes out.
Switch. Go back.
It's a good idea. You saw him breaking up this sideline, just couldn't get that pass to him.
Hey, just cover line. Away!
Ooh.
There's the shot off the back.
Who's our fixo?
Yeah, we see City subbing quickly every so many
Off to the side, there's a wide open
Nice,
net.
nice play that time.
16 on the goal, and 16, let's see. That is Percy Magallanes. By the way, he's from Purdue.
He's from
Peru,
Peru,
I
right?
mean, right. 6-2 our score. Hard kick, and Max Gorio goes down, gets that. Nice job. We're going to see if we can get a player at the end of the game to talk to. Steve, maybe if you could, see if we can get the goalie. Gorio sends it ahead, it goes out. Game is over. That is our final score, 6-2. International loses after having a 2-0 lead. Let's see if we get Max Gorio to come over and talk with us. All right, Max is going to sit down. Max, they'll put a headset on and we can talk. All right, joining us for the post-game interview. Can you hear us okay, Max? All right, we'll get him a headset on there. Max Gorio, the goalie for City. Max, you hear us okay now?
Yeah.
You know, what was your team thinking? You were down 2-0 at halftime, then reel off 6 goals there in the second half to win 6-2.
Yeah, I mean, we knew we had what it takes to win this. We just had to focus on where we're good at, which is, keep the ball, staying right, left, exalt them a little bit, and that's what we did, so we're good.
They only had a couple of subs, so I noticed you guys were trying to run a lot there in the second half.
Yeah, but that's really what we're good at, just pass the ball around, just wait for them to suck them in and then kind of find the spaces in the backs, and we work in the second half. So.
They great shooter on their team, number 14, Ciprigan. He had a couple of first half goals. He looked pretty powerful in the first half.
Yeah, he was. He's got a good shot. We knew, so we tried to block him as well as we could. It didn't work all the time, but second half was better.
All right, I noticed you're from France, Dijon, France. How'd you wind up here?
Yeah, I moved here 2 years ago. I used to work in Germany, and I had an opportunity to move here 2 years ago, and I took it, and I'm pretty happy I did. So yeah.
All right. Great game, 3 points for the win. We're going to see you in another game here in just a few minutes.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
All right, Max Gorio, the goalie. Walter, your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, well, we were hearing Max that the superiority numbers and the stops pay off, stopping every other minute or a couple of minutes, and then moving the ball, pressuring, and they were able to turn around this game from 2-0 from the first half to 6-2.
Okay, well, that's it for the first game. We've got about 5 minutes here before the start of the second game. We're going to take a little break from our broadcast duties, but we'll leave our camera on, and we'll be back with the start of the second game. That will be between Portlandia and Portland Metros. So stick around. We'll have the second action in our Northwest Futsal Derby in just a few minutes.